we live in a spectrum. Happiness is over here and sadness is all the way over here. And we have to balance ourselves. So it's like happiness is unrealistic. Happiness is just as unrealistic to dwell in 24 hours, 7 days a week as sadness is. But people understand that when you say you can't be sad all the time, bro. Like, you got to find a way to pull yourself out of that. Bro, you can't be happy all the time.
Man,
you got to find a way to pull yourself.
Unrealistic.
You got to find a way to pull yourself out of that too, because it's unrealistic to even try and think that you can even achieve happiness 24/7, which is why the American dream is not happiness. It is the pursuit
of happiness. Ooh, talk
something
about
that you
it.
will never truly obtain, which is why for me, I'm looking to be content. That's my goal. I don't want to be over here. I don't want to be all the way over here. Those emotional swings I'm not really interested in.
Right.
I'm trying to be smack dab in the middle. I'm trying to be content.
And I think something that I remember you said in an interview, I don't remember which interview it was, but it stuck with me because it's something that I've heard you say on multiple occasions, is happiness is a choice.
It is.
It's not something that it comes naturally, but it's something that you have to wake up and choose, because you can choose to have a outlook on the world and life in general, like especially after 2020. 2020 was garbage.
Unless you chose happiness.
2020 was garbage unless you chose happiness, but you had to choose it because so many people lost their jobs. They lost family members. We lost industry moguls. We lost people that we loved. We lost our sense of normalcy. We can't even go outside the same way. Motherfuckers is reaching for the keys, the phone, and a mask, and the sanitizer, and the Lysol, and everything else.
I mean, you can't even trust your own granny. You can't hug your own granny.
Right, gotta get the respirator.
Granny might have that package.
Man, not granny.
And then die and not stick around and see what happened
Stop.
to you. Nah, I'm taking it too far. I need
You
to cut
taking
it
it too
out.
far. Don't talk about
I'm sorry, Granny.
Okay, don't talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. But we had to wake up and choose happiness after 2020.
Right.
Because 2020 was a hell of a ride. A lot of people aren't even familiar with that kind of loss and that type of feeling like you have been robbed of your joy, your routine, your daily patterns, your normalcy. And when you're entering into 2021, we all have to, at least I hope that the listeners who are watching this or viewing this or listening and tuning in, I hope that everyone entered 2021 with a perspective of choosing joy, choosing to move forward, choosing to pursue their dreams, and stay consistent, and not allowing people to deter them from whatever it is that their goal is, whether that dream is to be an artist, whether that dream is to be a chef, whether that dream is to be an inventor, a doctor, a nurse, whatever it is. I hope that everyone remembers to choose happiness, because it's very easy to be negative.
It is.
Especially in today's climate and especially in America.
It is.
But by choosing joy and choosing happiness and finding that inner peace, I feel like we're able to operate in this world a lot easier.
Yeah, I think that that's a great point that you make. And yeah, also just tying it all back into being a jack of all trades. But if you're choosing happiness along the way, then you can make sense of it a lot better. Be a jack of all trades. That's what I would say. That's my ending remarks. Be a jack of all trades. Be the best at whatever it is that you're choosing to do in life, and try and see if you could just get it off the ground on your own.
I think my final remarks would be, make sure you're competing with yourself. Don't try to go on social media every day and overanalyze what everybody else is doing. Don't focus on that. Focus on yourself, focus on your goals, and keep a clear vision of what it is that you're trying to do. Write down them goals, get you a journal, or write it in your phone, whatever it is that's easiest for you, and follow your own path and follow your own dream.